Welcome to Hope Pulse with Mercy Njoroge.
I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. Welcome to Hope Pulse. Today we are discussing this season. It's time for Christmas. Everybody is celebrating. And as people are celebrating, we have people who have gone through very difficult situations. As we said, when life happens, there's a lifting up. My days are gray. Those gray days, there's somebody, as we are talking about Christmas, you just lost your loved one, you lost your job, you lost your business. We've been seeing people, your house was demolished, your business has gone down. So as we are all saying Merry, Merry Christmas, you don't even have the energy to come out of your bed. You don't even have the energy to cook. You don't see any reason to make merry in this season. But I have a message for you, because this season is about us. It's a season for love. And every one of us has a reason to celebrate. I want to give a testimony, my personal testimony. In year 2016, I lost my job on 23rd of December. I remember it was Friday, so the weekend was 24th and Christmas was, I think, on Sunday. So being in the financial sector, it's those busy schedules. You've not even planned anything. You've prepared your children so they know on 24th we are going shopping, we are going to prepare, we are going to plan for this big day. But on 23rd at around 4, I was given my termination letter. And this came as a shocker, and I didn't even know what to do. So when I got home, I shared the situation with my children, and they broke down crying, frustrated, and they started looking, because they were big, they started looking at the future. So we had discussions of what will happen to our school, and every one of us was crying. I was so weak. And that night we slept down, confused, in shock. Came 24th, we don't know what to do, because now no tokens, no vouchers, no salary. So as I was sleeping, my mom called me and told me, please come home, because I don't think I want you to celebrate Christmas in that place. Just come home so that we can be together during Christmas. I didn't have any other plan, so that was the only option. So I went home. When I went home that day, in the morning went to church, and then after church we were trying to cook. I don't have the energy to cook. The children don't want to eat. So my big sister and my mom were trying to, cook. There was no site to put spices or anything. So it's this style of, you just put the chicken and you put water and it's just boiling there. And in that state, God brought a family. 5 children came. They have rented in our neighborhood. They came to our house. They sat and we were just talking, and they were playing with us as we were preparing our lunch. And shortly before the lunch was ready, the firstborn, a young girl, she took the other children and took them home. So we just thought maybe they've gone for lunch. But the second from last, was left in the house. So normally during Christmas, anybody in your house, you just naturally serve them. And sometimes we make the mistake or the assumption to assume everybody has food and everybody is eating and celebrating. So we just ate, and this girl was eating, but being a small girl, of course, she was a bit slow. So it's like they timed the time for us to have our lunch and come back. I think that was a very well mentored girl. I think she just wanted to protect the mom, so she took the children away so that they come after we have eaten lunch. But unfortunately, fortunately, when they were coming back to the house, they met the little girl had not finished. But now the last born had not eaten. So she came and grabbed a piece of chicken from the sister, and they started fighting for the food. And she was crying. So we asked her, hey, you've not eaten? No, I've not eaten. And the sister is trying to tell the girl, stop it. But she could not stop. She was crying and she was fighting for this food. So why didn't you eat? No, mom did not cook. She has been crying and sleeping in the bedroom. We've not eaten anything since morning. And we were like, okay. And they were just opposite our gate. So at that moment, our attention was for a few minutes taken from our pain and the loss of job and all these things we were carrying. And we just realized, we thought we were going through something bad. But there's somebody who was going through something even worse than us. Then they are not only looking at the future, what will happen tomorrow. They don't even have what to eat today. And it is not about they did not have chicken. They did not have food at all. So we immediately served the children, and even my children and my sister's children, everybody now changed their attention. We started now contributing 100, 200, 300, and we did shopping for them so that they have supper. And from that, I learned something very big. Not only were they looking at what they will eat, this girl had completed class 8, so she didn't even know whether she was going to go to school. And when we did shopping, we had a discussion with this girl, and we realized they were going through such a difficult situation. And that changed our whole view of the season. And our attention was focused completely away from us and to this family. But surprisingly, through trying to support this family, we were able to have a season, but in a different manner. And what I want to say to you, today you may be going through a very difficult situation. You don't even know whether you want to celebrate this Christmas. But even when things are very bad, there is somebody who is going through a more difficult situation than you are. None of us is too poor to give. You may not have food, but imagine you have that smile. Imagine you have that smile that you can take to that family. You can go to that old show and just tell them, Jesus is born. We are celebrating Christmas. I've brought love to your house, and it will be good. There is such joy in giving. So when we gave these people that whole season, even during the new year, we were looking at, the books that our children were using. We corrected them. We tried to talk to our friends, for uniform and other things. So throughout the season, we were very busy, and we rejoiced in seeing this family having a plate of food and giving this girl hope that she's going to go to school. So for us that day, that was our Christmas. What other message do I want you to get from this? For this family, the Lord says in Philippians chapter 4 verse 19, He will supply all our needs in accordance to His riches in glory. This mom was sleeping and crying in the house. The children were very careful to make sure that we will not even know. Nobody knows. Even the people who are their neighbors in the same plot did not know that they didn't have food. But the Lord, who sees in secret, was able to see that they don't have something. That is the more reason why this girl was left in our house, and that's why she ate so slowly, so that the other sister comes and we get to know that they don't have food. So, and the Lord, even when we are thinking we don't have, He provided for them, not only for Christmas, but also provided for this young girl, made a way for her to go to Form 1. So if you are there and you do not know what is going to happen, you don't even have money for shopping, you don't have money to go to your village, you don't have money to even take your children out, just trust the owner of the season. He will supply all your needs. Just pray, just keep the smile, keep the hope, and you will see the owner of the season is going to come your way. If you do not know what you can do, if you do not have a piece of meat that you can share with somebody, just look for somebody who is down. Just go and give them a message of hope, and you will get the joy of Christmas through sharing love. I pray and hope that in this season, you will be able to do something. You will be able to get a new purpose for this season. If you have lost your loved one and you are 1 year old, it is your first Christmas. There is somebody who lost their loved one this week and they do not know what to do. You don't know what to do with your Christmas, but at least you have been alone for 12 months. So maybe you can go to them and you tell them how they will wake up tomorrow and prepare their tea, and it's going to be okay. You still don't have completely zero. You have something to offer. By sharing love, by sharing hope with other people, we get more reason, we get more joy. So trust in the Lord, keep the hope, and share your love. None of us is too poor to share something, and we can still smile and have a purpose through sharing, through holding on to the Lord and giving that smile to that one person. Don't celebrate and forget that through sharing, we bring hope to the other people, and through sharing and bringing hope to the other people, we get a more profound purpose for this season, because without sharing love, there is no celebration. So if you have a lot, give a lot. If you have small, give small. If you're down, please do not sleep in your house. Wake up. Just give that smile. If you do not know what else to do, just wake up and just give thanks to the Lord that at least you are alive and you are not sick. But when you trust the Lord, in this season, He will come because it is a season. God bless you all. I wish you a merry, merry Christmas, and I pray that all of us, we will find a reason to smile in this season. God bless you. Merry, Merry Christmas.